Did you know that 1 in 50 homes are burglarized every year in the United States? Unrelated example. Did you know that 1 in 50 people are born with 6 fingers or 6 toes? It's very interesting. But that doesn't matter. No. If you're watching this video, it means you want to take your home defense reputation to the next level. Or it means I came up in your suggestions and you thought I was hot, didn't you? If that second one is you, please leave a comment. I want to know how many of you there are. The Christmas season always causes an increase in burglaries. And while visible, conventional security measures around your house, like cameras and fences, work great for deterring crime, that's not the point of this video. We're here to capture the intruder. The benefit of capturing rather than deterring burglars is reputation. Your reputation is essential. Let me give it to you with an example. Just imagine that you're a burglar and you want to rob some houses. You have 2 options. The Chunglefields house, which is super secure and looks kind of scary and has cameras all over it, or Melville's house. Melville's house doesn't have any cameras, but you've heard stories about that place. Stories that almost made you quit burglary. The last guy that tried to rob Melville's house came out a week later and didn't even know how to make a schmoopleberry biscuit anymore. That is the kind of stuff that goes down at Melville's house. Which one are you going to rob? What do you think? I think it's an easy choice. And I think the key to achieving that easy choice is reputation. In order to achieve maximum effectiveness, all traps, defensive animals, and biological deterrents must be hidden and disguised. Since it's the Christmas season, we'll be disguising all of our traps as Christmas decorations. Our first element of Christmas-themed home defense is, you said it, the elf on the shelf. The one and only purpose for the elf on the shelf is to sow distrust and discomfort in the home. What better way to prepare the kids for Santa? I don't even feel comfortable speaking in his presence. Not after last time. Next, I recommend setting up bait for the intruder. My recommendation for bait is a pile of potatoes. And there is a deep-seated psychological reason for this. And that has a lot to do with the improved standard of parenting in potato-rich states such as Idaho, but that's not the point of this video. We'll get that in a later one. But I recommend potatoes because those are very alluring to burglars. Next, you need to dissolve the burglar's mind. Burglars only steal things because they are total rebels. But in order to get in their head, you need to set out contradictory instructions. For example, this sign, which says, "New orders, disobey these orders." Once the burglar sees that, their mind will dissolve and be completely unable to do anything, which will leave them paralyzed, frozen, and unable to move. This, however, is only a temporary solution, because if the burglar is standing there long enough, they might just forget how to read, and then the sign will have no power over them. Next, and this is the complicated step, you need to rig a trap that will drop a set of wreaths around the intruder's neck. This will blind them, and burglar and bird both start with the letter B, and birds, another fun fact, are rendered unable to move if they are blinded or have their eyes covered. So, for this reason, covering a burglar's peripheral and main vision with a set of wreaths will render them completely unable to walk at all, even if they forget how to read. Next, once the burglar is frozen in place, well, make sure the elf on the shelf isn't watching. You don't want that guy getting involved. And then, I don't know. I've never made it this far. Let's try some things. Come on, let's go try some things. Okay, so the first thing I want to try is just tossing some rocks at him, because he's just kind of standing out there. Let's take a look. So I'm gonna toss these pebbles I've got in my hand now at the guy robber thing. Hopefully all goes well. Maybe. Doesn't look like that's working. Let's try something else. Okay, so I found this pointy thing lying around. I'm gonna just try poking him with it. See what happens. So let's just get in there and... Oh! Ball spinning, skyfall, area